Alright, so welcome to Coding with BC Brian. We're going to talk about function scopes in this video. So just to clarify, this JavaScript window here, its code runs in a function called onload. So we're already inside of a function here. So we're going to create a variable called parent. And we're going to set it equal to parent, let's say. Okay, we're going to create a function. Oops, bar. Testing parent equals a function. Okay. In this function, we're not really going to have it do much. It's just kind of showing us something, so an idea. So we're going to also create a var child in here, and it's equal to child. All right, now we're going to console.log. We're going to log parent. We're going to log child. And we're just going to put this in function. And then these ones we're going to put outside of function. Out of and out of. So what we're saying here is we've got this function, and we've got a variable parent, we've got our testing, the idea, or we should call it testing scope, because that's what we're talking about. That's a better name, testing scope. So we've got this parent, we've got a function testing scope, and we've got a child inside of the parent. Now, right here, we're going to call testing scope. Okay, so the idea of scope is, I kind of think of it like a telescope. You can only see what you're focusing in on, right? So if you're looking at the moon in the telescope, you're not also seeing the Empire State Building, unless the Empire State Building is like right behind the moon and you happen to be in New York. But I'm not in New York, so I can never see both of those at the same time in a telescope. So we've got a telescope, we're testing our scope, and the idea is that things that are declared in here, like child, they're in the telescope of this function. So they're not in view of this outer function. Okay, so to demonstrate, we're gonna run this, and we see that in function parent, so parent was declared out here, so it's globally available. So as we step into this one, it has access to the parent variables. But then as we keep stepping down in, so then we had child, which was declared there, and we come out of the function, and we have parent, and then child is not defined. And that's simply because child is not defined out here. It's not in scope. And that's really the basic idea behind scope. You have to be careful with it, because sometimes you'll run into functions that use common variables, and if you're not keeping track of what's in scope and what's not in scope, you might accidentally rewrite a variable. And we'll see an example of this as we talk about for loops. Good luck coding.